Hello everyone, Miss Marinaccio here. The quick tip of the day, I'm going to be showing you how to copy your source citations over to a doc so that you can use them for either your list of sources or your works cited sheet. So let's start. We are on opposing viewpoints, and let's say for instance I am researching illegal immigrants. Okay, so I am going to click on that topic. And let's just say that for one of my articles, I'm using this one right here. So I'll click on that. On both the opposing viewpoints in context as well as the issues and controversies database, any article that you click on, and this is the beauty of it, already has a source citation all the way at the bottom. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see it here, source citation. So what you want to do is you want to highlight and copy this link. You don't need the Gale document number involved in that. You don't need the source citation header here. Just this portion underneath source citation. Okay, so I'm going to, I'm going to simply copy that. So I'm pressing my Control C, or on a Mac, Command C. And I'm going to go over to my doc. So I've already set up my works cited in MLA format. MLA format for works cited has a lot of specifications, but some of the basics is that everything should be double spaced, 12-point font Times New Roman. So I'm simply going to paste this over, and I'm going to make it consistent with the rest of the document by making it, Times New Roman, 12-point font. Okay, so the one thing that gets a little bit tricky when you're using Google Docs is that you need to create what's called a hanging indent. On any word processor, you're able to highlight, and you can go to the custom spacing. No, I lied. I'm not on a Word document right now, I'm on Google Docs. So you should be able to go to custom spacing, typically on a Word doc, and it will have the option to do a hanging indent. On Google Docs, it doesn't have that, but you still need to do it. So what a hanging indent is typically when you press tab, you get an indent. You do that at the beginning of paragraphs and so on. A hanging indent does exactly that, but for any of the lines after the first. Okay, so if I were to click on this second line here and I were to press tab, it jumps right on up to the first line and tabs that in. That's where it gets a little iffy. So let me show you a trick here on how to get a hanging indent on Google Docs. You want to click the cursor in front of the line that you need to indent. And there's 3 simple steps that you have to do. Once you click the cursor on the line that needs to be indented, you do the following. You press the delete or backspace button. You press the enter or return button. And then you press tab. And there you have it. So you're going to do the same thing with each of these lines. Delete, enter, tab. Oops. Okay, and sometimes it'll jump right in and do it automatically. Now, it looks a little wonky here. That's simply because we've got the link involved, and that's going to take up a line in itself. But ultimately, this is what a hanging indent looks like. Now we want to make sure, once again, it's consistent with the rest of the document, and that's by double spacing it. And we don't need this extra space here. And there you have it. I hope that was helpful to you, and I will see you for the next quick tips.